it's Megan. I am so excited to be making this video. This is my fall 2015 Sephora and Ulta, which I will get to that, sales wish list. So a few months ago, I can't even remember when, but I made a Sephora fall 2015 sales wish list, giving you a list of the different things that I was interested in buying for there's the friends and family, which is 15% off. Then they have the VIB 20% off. And then in December, they're just like trying to get you over and over again during the holidays. In December for VIB, Rouge, and Beauty Insiders, they have like different dollar amounts off, like kind of like a gift card idea. So, that's a really awesome time to shop from Sephora, especially if you're getting gifts for people. That's when I really like to go hardcore, and if I have beauty gifts that I want to give to my friends or family, that is when I purchase them. Last year, I went out of my mind insane, like buying things. It was just all sorts of craziness. Like, I don't know what got into me, but I don't want to do that again. So this year, ever since like New Year's Day, I've been planning my wish list for these sales, which aren't even happening until October, November, and December. So basically, I'm preparing a whole year in advance for these sales, which I think is going to be the best decision for me. And I'll see how it goes when it comes down to when the sales happen and what I end up purchasing. But I really am hoping that I do well at sticking to the things that I have thought out throughout the year. I've gotten so much feedback from you guys on what you think of the things that I have on my wish list. Some of the things are like, I've tried before, but I want other colors, or I want to get backup, stuff like that. And I think that is an awesome time to buy those things when you have the 20% off, because that doesn't happen a lot at Sephora. But why I am also saying Ulta is because I have recently fallen in love with Ulta. I have never really shopped there. Like, I have here and there, but I hate going into my store. It's horrible customer service at my particular Ulta. I'm not sure about Ultas all across the country. You might have an awesome one, but I have a horrible Ulta. It's always like they're unhelpful. They have no idea what I'm talking about. Like, I'll ask them in the past when I would go there, I would ask them, oh, do you have like this new collection, or like, do you know when you'll get it in? They literally had no idea what I was talking about. And I'm like, you work at a makeup store and I know more than you do, and I don't even work here. So it just really has been like an off-putting experience that I've had at Ulta. But after the whole fiasco thing with the Sephora Epic Rewards, which I was not a part of. I was just reading like message boards on the Sephora Beauty Talk community, which is such a fun thing to read. Like, I've never been into forums, but the Sephora Beauty Talk community is so cool. They have all sorts of different posts, and they have like Sephora admins who work at Sephora who are kind of like speaking on behalf of the company, and then they have just normal people like us who put out different ideas, and then you can talk back and forth. It's just a really cool thing. So I've been reading that a lot, which is how I even heard about the Epic Rewards, and then how I heard how awful they were. So anyhow, I'm not against Sephora. They didn't do anything against me. I think that it was just people had such high expectations, and I understand why, because Sephora was really promoting those rewards, and it seemed so attainable because they were making it seem like, I don't know, to me the way that their advertisements were very misleading. And I studied marketing, and that's just how I feel about it. But I started thinking about other places that have beauty products that you can buy, who might have better gifts with purchase, or better returns, or better whatever. I love Sephora. I always have a good time when I go to my store. We have awesome customer service. They are so helpful, and returns there are so easy, and exchanges, everything is just so easy at my Sephora. They like don't ask questions. They are just always so helpful. So I love Sephora, and I will continue to shop there. But like I said, I looked into other places, and Ulta has like this amazing points program, which I never really knew about because I never shopped there. This is the longest story to get to just like the point of I will also be shopping at Ulta during the holidays, because apparently, I don't really know these things, but apparently they have like a 20% off coupon at some point around the same time as Sephora. So I'm hoping that everyone gets that, or if it's like a online code or something. If you know, please let me know, because I am kind of counting on shopping at least partially at Ulta. And so what I have done, of course you guys know I love lists, and this is my new like notepad that I like make different ideas for videos or for like budgeting and like makeup stuff. So I have this notepad with me all the time, and I don't know how many of you guys watched Harriet the Spy as a kid. That is like my all-time favorite movie, and this reminds me of how Harriet always carried around a little notebook. So anyhow, so I have one column for Ulta and one column for Sephora. And as you can see, I've crossed some things out, as this has just been over the past like week. I've been brainstorming this, and like I said, most of these things I have been planning for like, what month is it? It's already August. So I've been planning for like 8 months. So some of these things have stayed, some are newer things that I remembered that I want to try. Okay. And I have this pen. I'm sorry if this is distracting, but I'm just like getting down to business. So my Sephora wish list, I'll start with that. So I have wanted to try the Bobbi Brown blush brush for years, and I have had it in different wish lists. People have talked me out of it so many times. People have said it's awesome. People have said it's horrible. And I just kind of want to know for myself if I like it or not. And it is an expensive brush, so I want to get it on the 20% off sale. So I don't care if it's horrible or great or whatever. I just want to know for myself, so I definitely want to purchase that this holiday. Then I have gone back and forth on different palettes, like eyeshadow palettes. I am not a palette person, but there are a few that I really want to try because I have thought about them for a long time, and I think that it would be fun to have a palette, because sometimes I do use palettes if they are the right color, like the right mixture of colors. So I finally narrowed it down to the Makeup Forever Artist Nude palette. I've wanted to try the Artist shadows ever since they came out. It's a very intimidating thing to shop for because there are so many colors. Like, my Sephora isn't a huge Sephora that would carry every color. I don't know if any Sephoras carry every color in the range because there's so many. But I just can't figure out what colors I would want based on the little like pictures on Sephora's website. And it's just so much work to look up swatches for like every single color because there's like hundreds. So I think that the Artist Nude palette looks really awesome. I think that it's all shimmers or most shimmers, and I love shimmers, so that is going to be awesome for me. I have plenty of mattes that I can pull in from other palettes and other things that I have, so I think that the Artist Nude palette is going to be so awesome, and I'm just so excited about it. Okay, this is a repurchase. I want to get a full size of the Ole Henriksen 3-in-1 Cleansing Gelee. I've had a deluxe sample, or not a deluxe sample, I don't know what you would call it. It's like their smaller size. You can get it for $12, and I'm on my second one of those now because it came in a set. And so I want to buy the full size because I know I really love it. I think that it's an awesome, like, it's like a jello that goes to an oil when you rub it on your dry skin. It's beautiful. I love it so much, and it smells delicious. So that is definitely something I want to buy full size, that I would buy anyhow throughout the year, and get it for a discount, which is always awesome. This is something I've always wanted to try, but either I talk myself out of it or it's always sold out. I can't remember why, but I want to get the Sephora Lash Stash. And for like one day or like 12 hours, it was on the Sephora website, but it was while I was sleeping and I didn't know about it until like the next morning. And by then it was already sold out. So I definitely want to get that if it's available. Like, I don't really know if it will be possible to get it because it seems like a very in-demand thing, but I think that it'll be a fun way to try different mascaras. And then I think you get a voucher for your favorite one in full size, which basically makes like what you pay for, you basically get that money back. It's like a crazy concept. So I definitely want to get the Sephora Lash Stash if I can, and that is like the hardest name to say. Also, I want to get a full size of the Dior Lash Primer. I loved that freaking primer. I got it for 100 point perk. I used it every last drop. I was like trying to just like scrape every bit onto my lashes, but it was just time to let it go, unfortunately. But I definitely want to get a full size of it. I thought that it was awesome, and I really liked it with the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. I felt like it made the Too Faced even better, and so I would love to get that like combo. If the Too Faced comes in the Lash Stash, that's probably the one that I would get in a full size, unless there's an even better one that I could get, but I definitely want to get the Dior Lash Primer on that discount. Okay, so this is gonna be like a gift, I think, and my mom's probably watching this, but hopefully she doesn't remember or watch the whole video all the way through. But I really want to get my mom the Ole Henriksen Truth Serum. She had it a few years ago and loved it, but didn't want to repurchase it for herself, and I would just like to get it for her again and let her see if she still likes it, and then if she does, I would like to keep getting that for her, because I don't know, I think skincare is important, and if she likes a step that much that she used up the entire full size, I would really like to give that treat to her and let her use a thing that she might think is too expensive, but I would like to give to her as a gift. So I do want to get that for her as a full size for Christmas this year, and hopefully she enjoys it just as much as she did a few years ago when she had it. This is a brand that I've been dying to try, and it has like been haunting me, like I want it so bad, but it's very expensive, and it is the Drunk Elephant skincare line, and it's like the funniest name ever. They have the most beautiful, like modern, classy packaging. It is gorgeous. I love it. I've been reading up on the brand, and I'm very impressed with their motto and their ethos of the company. I just love it. So they have a day serum and a night serum that I'm interested in both, depending on what I really like need at the time, which probably will not be a night serum because I have plenty of those. I'll probably just get their day serum and see how that goes, but I really am interested in that brand and would love to try it out for a discount. So if you've tried any of the Drunk Elephant stuff, please let me know, especially their serums, because that's what I'm most interested in. And then the last thing for Sephora that I really want to get that I have on my list, which I might be forgetting some things, I don't really know. I really want to get more of the YSL Tint in oils. And one of my friends, Jessie on here, LLitJP, I freaking loved her videos when she made them. Now she doesn't make them anymore, but I still go back and rewatch them like all the time because I just love your videos, Jessie. She commented on my current favorites. I was reading my comments this morning, and she said that the Orange Crush, I believe, is beautiful, and not to let the orange in the name scare me, because I would never pick anything that says orange, to be honest. Like, I just don't go for that. But that one really intrigues me now that Jessie said that it's a really beautiful, like, corally color. But there are plenty. I would love to get them all, but of course that's not gonna happen. I'll probably pick one, at the most two, for those, but I love the texture. I am so obsessed with Cherry My Cherie. It is so beautiful, and I just really love the consistency of them. So that is my Sephora like wish list. I'm gonna go on to Ulta, but I'm going to make a little intermission here and talk about my kind of budget idea for this sale, because like I said, I did go absolutely crazy, and I love having this idea of a list. What I'm going to do is, before like the sales happen, is to like put all these things in my cart, see how much they add up to, deduct the 20%, and see what that total comes to. I really want to spend, I don't want to spend any more than like $200 at Sephora, and then I don't know how much at Ulta, because I have one big purchase there, so I'm not really sure about that. But at Sephora, I don't want to spend any more than $200. Last year, I probably spent way more than that because of all these like frivolous things that I bought that I didn't think through, that I that I've used and I enjoy them, but it was so pointless to get all of this stuff that I didn't really know anything about that I just randomly purchased. So I would rather spend about or less than $200 on stuff that I've really thought through, that I think I will really enjoy, and that would just be a really great goal for me to have. So I've been trying to do that and putting different things in and out of my cart. That's why some of these things have been crossed off. And two of the things that I'll just say what has been crossed off: the Nude Melting Cleanser, the one in the squeeze tube, and the Kaplan MD lip set. Those are probably two things that I might eventually purchase, but they're not any things that I need right now. So those were crossed off just based on the fact that I don't really need them, and all these other things on here make me so excited. So anyhow, on to Ulta, which, let me know again if you have experience with the Ulta sales, if everyone gets that 20% off or whatever. Okay, so my big purchase that I want to make at Ulta this year is the Giorgio Armani Si perfume. And this is a perfume that I have really fallen in love with recently. And a few months ago, I would have definitely thought I would purchase this at Sephora during their sale. But a lot of people have said that Ulta has really great they have a great point system, which now I totally understand, but they also will do a certain times the points all the time. I just made an order a few weeks ago with 2 times the points, and I'm just a normal person. I'm not their platinum member, I'm just a normal customer, and I got 2 times the points just for whatever reason. And so I'm hoping, which again I don't really know, but I'm hoping that around Christmas time they do a 2 times or 3 times or whatever the points. And I also read that a lot of times on perfume they do 4 times the points, which would be insane. So I really want to get the Giorgio Armani Si perfume. I'm so in love with it. It's such a beautiful, sweet, it reminds me of Prada candy but different. So I definitely, there goes my pen, I definitely want to get the Giorgio Armani Si perfume from Ulta. Then I want to stock up on my Clarisonic Cashmere Luxe brush heads. Again, another thing that I would normally get at Sephora, but if the Ulta 20% off coupon, if I get that, I would definitely buy it from Ulta to rack up more points. And they give dollars, money off of your purchase for your points. It's not stupid samples like Sephora does, it's actual money. So that is really enticing to me. So I'll probably get at least 2 of the Cashmere Luxe brush heads because I have a backup right now, so I'll probably only need 2 more until the next sale comes around. Another thing that I'll probably get 1 or 2 of is the Jack Black lip balms. Chloe wants one, so I'll probably get one of those for her for her birthday, and Christmas fall around the same time. So I really try to have enough stuff for both. So I'll probably give that to her as a present because she's been interested in that. But that's something I go through. I love it so much, and I would like to get the discount on that as well. This is something I've wanted for so long. It is the LORAC Velvet Rope Blush. Oh my god, it is so beautiful. Lisa D1 has nonstop talked about those matte satin blushes from LORAC for years. She loves Exposed, but to me it's a little too orangey-ish. I don't really know. I've swatched them before next to each other, and I really prefer Velvet Rope on my skin tone, so I really want to get that. And I think that I'm not getting a lot of makeup, I guess. I pretty much get skincare, it seems, on my list, so that would be a really fun blush to get because I've been wanting it for so long. This is something random that I found on their website, which I probably won't end up purchasing, but I've been wanting to try more affordable skincare. I've been getting requests to do more drugstore stuff, and you guys know I am a skincare snob, and it's probably really annoying, but I do want to try more affordable things because I know that is more reasonable and practical. So I saw that Pacifica has a pretty good line of skincare, and so this stuck out to me. It's the Pacifica Instant Karma Facial Cleansing Oil. You guys know I love cleansing oils. The Pacifica packaging is always gorgeous, so I might try that. It's like, it's not that expensive. I think it was like $15 or something, and I would just try it as like an experiment. I've really been enjoying getting new different cleansing oils to try, and I'm gonna do a stash snapshot of my cleansing oils once I try out all the ones that I have, so I can give you guys reviews. But that's definitely one I want to try, and why not get the discount? And then the last thing I have on my list is the Stila Huge mascara, and this is a new mascara, and I just am so intrigued by this. All the reviews say, like, if you like the Too Faced better than Sex and all the mascaras that I really love, they say that you will love this one. So I'm really intrigued by it. I never really buy Stila products, but this one sounds awesome, so I'll probably give that a shot. So for some reason I'm going really mascara heavy during these sales, but I don't know, I've just been really getting into trying mascaras lately. So that is my wish list for Sephora and Ulta for this holiday fall season. And again, let me know if you have any experience with the Ulta sales and how that goes, because I am a noob and I know nothing. So just let me know, because that would really help me out. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. I've been getting lots of requests to do an updated wish list for these sales, and I hope that this was all you dreamed it would be. But please let me know your wish list products that you have, and if you are going to shop elsewhere other than Sephora this year, and if they have really awesome sales too. So thank you guys so much for watching. I love you, and I will see you soon. Bye!